I want to talk about the text gender equality issue 2. And the writer and center is Emma Watson, and she is a famous actress, and she is in her late 20s. And she is a UN Goodwill Ambassador, and then she is a self proclaimed feminist. Yeah, and the exigence in this text is that feminism and gender equality is relevant for everybody, so everybody needs to learn about this issue in order to understand it. And the mediators of change, it is the he for she supporters. They this campaign that Emma Watson has launched, he for she. She is speaking at this UN Congress, and she has some he for she supporters there. And also, it is the men and women who are present at this event, and also maybe the opponents who have a misunderstanding of feminism and one maybe wants to learn more about it. They're also the mediators of change. Then we have the constraints. As I said, Emma Watson is launching this new campaign called He for She. So she wants to raise awareness and yeah, hold an event so that she can raise awareness about this new campaign. And she also wants to draw attention to feminism, which she means that is a misunderstood topic among men and women. And also, she wants to draw attention to gender equality and gender inequality, because she means that there is inequality both among men and women. Yes, and then her intention with this text is to inform and provoke. She wants to inform about feminism and how to understand it properly, and also she wants to provoke and make sure that people stop stereotyping, because she says in the text that men and women can have a hard time, especially men can have a hard time showing emotions and feelings, and she wants to say that it's okay for men to show emotions, and she wants women to feel that it's okay to be strong and men to feel that it's okay to be sensitive. So she wants to stop the stereotyping about men and women. And as I said, she also wants to fight gender inequality, because she means there is gender inequality still in today's society. So she uses a lot of rhetorical devices. She uses a tricolon where she says that I think it is a right that I should be, and I think it is a right that women should be, and I think it is a right that socially I am. So she repeats the phrase "I think," and it makes the listener listen even more close, and like it emphasizes her point. She also uses an anaphora when she says when at 14, when at 15, when at 18, and again it's the same effect as the tricolon has, so it emphasizes her point and it makes us listen and remember what she's saying. And she also uses rhetorical questions. She actually uses quite a lot of questions, but I just took this example. How can we affect change in the world when only half of it is invited or feel welcome to participate in the conversation? So this also makes the listener stop and think like about this problem and how maybe the listener herself or himself could help and make a difference. And then she also uses logos. She has some numbers with her in her speech. She says that 15.5 million girls will be married in the next 16 years. So there she clearly has an understanding of the numbers. And she also establishes ethos because she is an actress and she has a lot of fans around the world who looks up to her and have seen her grow up. But also with ethos, she shared her own experiences with gender inequality by mentioning that when she grew up, she was, for example, targeted by the press. So she has a lot of experience with that as well, and that definitely establishes ethos. Then I want to talk about the language. She makes a reference in her speech to Hillary Clinton. She says that in 1995, Hillary Clinton made a famous speech in Beijing about women's rights. And it is noticeable that she mentions Hillary Clinton because Hillary Clinton is also, she speaks for women's rights as well. So yeah, she mentions her as a strong woman as well. And then also Emma Watson speaks directly to the audience. She says, at one point, she says that she speaks directly to men. She says that men, I would like to take this opportunity to extend your formal invitation. So she like speaks directly to them. And also at the end she says, I applaud you and I am inviting you to help me to stop this inequality and help me make like feminism a topic that we could all discuss and we could all get a better understanding of. So her whole speech is basically about how feminism can be or is misunderstood, and some people they associate it with something negative, but she wants to turn this around and say that it's not, feminism is not just for women, it's also for men. So she's saying that there's still a lot to do in this area because all around the world there's still inequality between men and women, and that is an issue that we all need to be aware of. And yeah, both men and women, they should care about this and fight for it because it involves both parties. And we can relate this to the Hope speech, which is also a speech about ending discrimination and fighting together because we are all stronger in numbers, and if we want to make a difference and see change, we need to work together, both men and women. And in this particular speech, it's gay rights and also black people. So we are all humans, and we all need to work together for equality for all people.